So I'm actually in Norway, and as you saw from the title of the video, that's what this video is all about. Me in Norway, gluten-free, diabetes, everything about Norway. If you watched my New Year's resolution video, you would have saw that I've been learning Norwegian on Duolingo and through my own books for like 2 years now. So I'm putting myself to the test. I said I would come here this summer, so I'm finally here. I really hope you like this video. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'm going to go and enjoy Norway, and I'm going to show you it all now. We're going to start off with before we get to Norway and diabetes and gluten-free packing. Okay, so rewind a bit, and I'm trying to pack all of my stuff to go to Norway. So I have to pack gluten-free stuff because I don't know what food is going to be there in the more like remote place in Norway. I'm not worried about Bergen city at all. And then all of my diabetes stuff as well. Clothes in there. Have some clothes in this half, and then this half is free. I have to get all of this diabetes stuff, all of this gluten-free. Oh my god, how is this all going to go in there? So I will explain. I'm going to like a little cabin. It does have cooking facilities, like a little stove and stuff. Because it's so remote where I'm going, I've never really gone to somewhere that's not like a city, being celiac. I've never really gone anywhere remote besides Ireland, but like when you live in the country it's different, and you can fill your car with food and drive there. So I've really had to think ahead and prepare, and honestly I don't know if I'm prepared because I really don't know what's going to be there. There could be lots of gluten-free things, or there could be nothing. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Oh my god, I have to pack it all into the case. So very stressed. So I will see you at the airport. Sorry about the noise, but we're just through security, and this is like the only place to stand. I have to do patch on with the Freestyle Libre, and my blood sugar is actually 7, which is really good because I have a terrible fear of flying, so usually I'm like really high, ironically. Okay, I'm really excited because you know that I've been learning Norwegian for 2 years. Now I finally get to go to Norway, and I really hope I like it, because what if I learned it for 2 years and then I hate it? That would be really weird. We're gonna go get on the plane now, and yeah. So you're probably going to laugh, but once I dropped my bags off at the hotel that we were staying at for the night before we went to the cabin, I immediately went to the nearest supermarket to see what gluten-free food they had. Does anyone else love to do this, or is it just me? But I was not disappointed. So I found the free from aisle, and it was absolutely huge. Lots of bread, pasta, cereal, and there was a lot of cake mixes. That seemed to be a really big thing in Norway. There was even a freezer section, which I was so happy about because that is not a common thing. And then we got the frozen meat. Lots of different types of gluten-free breads. Oh my god, these amazing desserts. I'll show you them now. Some pizzas, so lots there too. That's the gluten-free section, and you know what? It's a bit expensive and I wasn't going to get it. But I'm on holidays, so we're going to go for these ones. I'm trying to find the one with like the most, whatever the golden stuff is. So this one looks good. I'm going to choose this. And obviously it's frozen, so I can't eat it now, but I'm going to bring it for the bus tomorrow for up to the cabins because I won't have any food with me. I'm going to have a breakfast, but I won't have anything for lunch, so hopefully they'll be defrosted by now. But it's just really cool to walk around the Norwegian supermarkets. I don't know if anyone loves that. Comment down below if you like it. I just love to go to a supermarket and see all the other food, and then also see what's gluten-free. I also found these gluten-free chocolates, which are kind of like buttons and very good. And then these amazing banana Odies. You know I love banana, so these were perfect as well. So that night we stayed at the Thon Hotel near the airport before we went to the fjords, and when I woke up I had this really nice gluten-free buffet. There were so many different gluten-free things, bread, cereal, and even cookies. It was really nice, and all allergens labelled everywhere, and I could even have a cooked breakfast. The chef came out and told me all of the different foods that I could have. And then I decided to give this Norwegian specialty a try. It's called brunost, which means brown cheese, and it was very strange. Here's my reaction. Then we went and got the bus to the fjords, and the direction is Lillehammer for anyone who's watched the show. We left Bergen City and it was really cool. Like, everything is so mountainous, and we actually travelled through the mountain. Like, if you look out here on the bus, we're actually going through the actual mountain. You can see chunks of the rock, and then you can see the countryside, which is really, really nice. It was so green, and there was so much like water that was so clear, and waterfalls everywhere, and just these little houses, and then the clouds are so far down near the houses. On the bus I did have a high blood sugar though, so I was absolutely bursting for the toilet, so thank God there was one on the bus. But you can see what I mean about the clouds. Like, it was just spectacular, the scenery, so I was really, really excited then to get to the cabin that we were going to be staying in. Hello, so we have just arrived in Norway in the fjords. We're in Ireland, that's where I'm staying, and I thought it would be the best time to have one of these because we're just waiting for our little cabin to be ready. So I'm going to give one of these a taste. If you remember in the videos earlier, they were frozen, so they should be melted by now. So I did find out what it actually is. In the middle is custard, and then there's coconut on the top, and it's called skolebrød, which is school bread. And the reason it's called school bread is because I used to take it in the packed lunch, but the custard looks good and it smells really good. Usually I'm not a fan of coconut, but this looks unreal, so I'm gonna go give it a taste. We need to get into the custard center, but that was like really sweet. It's so different than anything I've had before. Vanilla custard. But the bread, it's bread, but it's like sweet bread as well. And then the coconut makes it more sweet, even though it's coconut. But this vanilla. Really like it, and I'm glad I have to. Okay, so we just arrived. Let me show you where we're staying. Why is it so cute? Little cabin, and there's the mountains, there's the other cabins. Some people are camping, and then the river, the view. I'll show you the river now and the view from it, but this is it. But the cabin is so cute, and little table and chairs sit outside, and I can cook all my own gluten-free and have a little fridge for my diabetes. This is so exciting to be in Norway. Like, I just showed you the little cabin there and the view, and I'll show you way more when I go around like the fjord area in Norway. But it's so exciting because this is the summer that I've wanted, and obviously I got COVID and stuff. You saw that video. It didn't really start off like that, but I'm so happy now. And a person tried to speak Norwegian to me, and I managed to have a basic conversation, and I can at least understand what people are saying here, even if I can't really talk back. But I'm just so happy, and yeah, I just wanted to tell you that I'm just so happy to be here. So we're taking our first walk into Ireland, but this is the view around. Like, this is the walk like to the local shop, which is crazy. Everything is really flat and like open when you're walking, but then you have like huge mountains with, I don't know if you can see the snow on the top of the mountain there. So very cool for a walk to the shop. Also, when I go traveling, like on a plane or on a bus or something, blood sugars do go higher, so it's really hard to manage that as well. There's been a lot of traveling to get to Norway, you know, 2 flights and then a tram and then a bus into here as well, like a 3-hour bus. So it's been a lot, so I'm hoping that now that I'm here, the blood sugars will settle down a bit. Good morning. It is 6:30 in the morning, and the view is amazing. First of all, there's a little cabin. The reason that I'm up so early is we do have an early start. We have to get the bus at 8 a.m. so I wanted to get up a bit early and have breakfast and get changed and all that. But also my blood sugar, I put a picture on the screen, it just got so high last night. I've taken some insulin to correct and bring it down, and I don't like to eat after, if I've had a high blood sugar and I'm correcting, I don't like to eat then as well. I want to wait until it comes down and then eat. I'm really annoyed at the blood sugar. It just takes, it's so annoying. I just want to feel really good on my holiday, and I felt awful when I woke up really thirsty, bursting for the toilet, all of that. So anyway, I'm going for a bit of a walk. Today's plan is to go to Flam, which is like a really nearby and popular town, and we're going to go on one of the fjord cruises, so that'll be really exciting as well. And I'm going to have some breakfast once my blood sugar comes down. But it's just so weird, like honestly it didn't get dark here at all last night. It was really weird. It just kind of stayed bright. I don't know if that's because we're so high up or what. Like, I don't know. It went just, it's bright now, but it went just like a bit darker than this. So it was very strange. Even though like it's so early, I feel really refreshed, even though I have such a high blood sugar too. It's very strange. So anyway, doing a bit of a walk, and then we'll talk to you when we get to Flam or the fjords. And now we are in Flam, and this is gonna be the boat that we get on to do the fjord cruise. But look at the actual cruise ship in size comparison. My god, everything is very economical here. Even the boat looks like it's going to be like a zero emission electric boat, which will be interesting. Which is like the Viking town, so I'm gonna go to a little Viking town as well. And we just got the fjord cruise all the way from Flan to Gudvangen, and that's the boat there, and it was really fun. It's not so windy here, so maybe I will take off my hat. But yeah, we're gonna go explore Gudvangen. As usual with the gluten-free, we got the gluten-free packed sandwich, lol. But I'm gonna try the cake now, and I'm frozen, so I have the tea. Alright, here it is up close. Now we got some layers, so like a biscuity layer, a creamy layer, another biscuit layer, and then the strawberry layer. I'm gonna go, the top is almost like jelly or jam, so we'll see how the blood sugar goes. Got a bit of everything. This is definitely like more of a jelly than a jam. And then the biscuit is really soft, but I didn't really get much of the middle taste. Yeah, it's more of a cake than a biscuit. It was very soft. It's not like the most amazing thing I've had in Norway, but it's pretty good. I would give it maybe like a 7 out of 10. I hope you all subscribe to my channel and enjoy the video. I would definitely recommend going to the Viking village in Gudvangen if you have the chance. You get to see what Viking life was like back in the day, and the people that are there, I thought they were actors, but they're actual people who really like the Viking lifestyle, and they come and they live like a Viking for like a week. They volunteer it and they teach you all about Viking ways, and they show you how to do archery and axe throwing and things like that. And of course, it's right beside the fjord, so the views are absolutely amazing. Hello, I'm back in my little cabin with my pink bucket hat for my holidays. I'm back from the fjords. I had an amazing time. It was so good. And now I have a spread of some Norwegian foods that I managed to get gluten-free, and we're going to try them all in the video. So I found this drink, and obviously I have to get sugar-free for the diabetes. So it says without sugar. I could not for the life of me read what, like, the label didn't really say what the flavour was, but I googled it and it says champagne flavour. So, you know, celebrate here. I don't really drink alcohol at all much, so we'll see if this actually does taste like the champagne. I have poured a glass out of it here, and we'll give it a smell first. It smells really like vanilla-y, really fruity. So, skål, which is cheers in Norwegian. Oh yeah, it's so good. It's very nice. Like something I've never tasted before. You know what, the flavour is tutti frutti, that's what I would say. I'm gonna be drinking a lot of that while I'm here. And food, okay, so something really interesting is this. It's called knekkebrød. Now, I think it's like crisp bread, but you don't get anything like this in Ireland or the UK. I've never ever seen anything like this. It looks like proper, like that kind of seeded crisp bread. They're really cute, and they say they're from the gluten-free bakery out there. So I'm kind of scared for the topping I'm going to try. This is apparently a really traditional Norwegian thing, is to get these like tubes of things. So I have a caviar one, which is a fish one obviously, and this is like a big favourite in Norway. We'll give this a go. I'm going to put some on to the bread now. Why does it look like just toothpaste? No. It looks scary. I'm really scared. Ooh, I don't know. Don't really get much fishy taste. Almost spicy like or something. I feel like in my head the idea of it is more terrifying because like this looks like a tube of fish toothpaste. Like, fair enough, Norway. Okay, so oh my god. I just popped it open. It smells so strong of fish. You would think these would have gluten in them, but they don't. They're made of like tapioca starch and milk and fish, obviously. So it says on the back you can have them warm or cold. So I'm gonna have one cold, which could be a terrible idea. Could be a terrible idea in general just to have one. I don't know. No. Oh my god. No, I can't deal with that. No. I need to remove them from the cabin. I need to drink a lot of this. It's way too strong smell of fish for me. I'm not cut out for that, for the Norwegian lifestyle. We'll start with our fish tube and I'll deal with that. So I'm gonna go get rid of the fish from the cabin before I get sick. So I'll see you all tomorrow. So yeah, I woke up with a blood sugar of 16 and it just makes me feel on fire. So that's why I'm sitting outside and waiting for the insulin to drop. Here's a screenshot of the graph. You can see I'm on the drop down. So I'm going to wait a bit before I have breakfast. But the plan today is to go to Flam Railway, which is where you get like the Flam train, like through the fjords and the mountains. So it should be really fun. I hope it will go down. It really kind of spoils the morning for me because it's so beautiful in the morning. But I'm trying to stay positive. Blood sugar's on the way down. I'm gonna head to the railway. So we just arrived in Flam and this is the Flam Railway. I'm gonna show you the train in a second, but here's the platform. We have about an hour to wait, but look at that view. Here's the carriages here, the green ones. We're gonna be getting on that. Going through the mountains, like how are the clouds so close? That's just crazy. Gonna go through the mountains and the fjords and it looks so beautiful already. I'm really excited. So have to wait a few more minutes and then get on and I will bring you through the mountains and the fjords in Norway, which will be really fun. This is just inside the little Flam centre. Oh, Flam bakery. But I'm in low blood sugar. Well, I think I am. I feel a bit bad. I have no real monitor because I died, but my blood sugar is 3.4 and I don't want to be very dizzy on the Flam Railway, so I'm gonna have some Sour Patch Kids as my sweet for hypo choice and then we're gonna get on the railway. But I do feel a bit shaky, so I'm gonna sit down and eat some Sour Patch Kids. So while you're on the Flam Railway, they actually stop and you can get off at one of the really famous waterfalls. The actual force of the waterfall is amazing. I'll put the sound on for a second. They even have people dressed up in like traditional Norwegian outfits dancing. It's a very cool experience. It was really fun that the train stopped off. And then we got back on the train and it went through the mountains again onto the last stop. Okay, so we just got off for the break because you get the Flam Railway back. But look at the mountains, like the snow, so close. And this is where we are. I'll show you. We are in Myrdal, 866 above sea level, but look at the view. Oh my god. So I'm very happy to be here and we're going to get back on the train and go back again. So we're back in Flam after the railway now and this is the list of all things to do. I think I'm going to go to the Stegstein viewpoint. We've got to get the shuttle bus here up to the viewpoint. So we're going out on this platform. We're very high up. This is the viewpoint and it turns into glass. And then here we go. And there is our land, which is where I'm staying. All the way down there. See what this does to the blood sugar at the very top of the fjord. Got the bus up, which was slightly scary because it goes like really slow and then really fast to get up the hill and then really slow back down. But it is really good to be up here. Okay, we're back. I'm gonna go look around in Flam. Here's the founder of the Flam Railway and the Flam Railway behind it. Back studying and this is the size of the school that they had where we got off on the Flam Railway at the place Myrdal. So it is very small, so it would be very awkward if the other person was sick and it was just you in the school. This ape injecting in the mountains. Hello everyone, so I'm just back at the cabin, sitting outside enjoying the view, and it's actually our last day here up at the fjords. So I've really loved it. Honestly, it was more than I could even think of or imagine. It was so good doing the Flam Railway, the viewpoint, going on the fjord cruise, more than I thought this could have ever been. It's been incredible. But tomorrow we're going to Bergen, which is the city in Norway, so it's the second largest city, and it'll be really fun. We were there the first night, we flew into Bergen, but we were there so late with all of the travel delays that we didn't really get to see any of it, and we were only at the hotel. So we're going to get 2 days to actually see Bergen, which will be really fun. But it's been so nice being in the countryside. I can't even compare it to anything. Like, there's nothing to compare it to. It's been spectacular. But I am looking forward to going to the city tomorrow and seeing what Bergen is about. I've been having fun as well listening to people speak Norwegian, and it really has encouraged me to keep learning it, so I'll definitely be doing that. But I'm going to enjoy the view now for the rest of the evening, say bye to my cabin in the morning, and then we'll be on to Bergen. So next time you see me, we'll be in the Bergen vlog.